Also new tonight at 6 o'clock, is there a crisis in leadership in Buffalo schools? That is a question now being asked in the wake of several issues in the district, including the recent violence at McKinley High School. It is something that we wanted to hear from school officials about. Joining us is Ron Plants had those tough questions for members of the Buffalo School Board earlier today.
Scenes at McKinley High School last week chilled the Buffalo schools community and the community at large. So now, where to go from here? During last night's school board meeting, board members voted to request a detailed report from Superintendent Kriner Cash of what happened and why.
We wanted to make sure that we put all these things in writing, whether they were concerns from parents or staff or students or the general community as to what happened there and what we can do better going forward.
I do think as a district, we need to be more present and more responsive to the stakeholders, all of them.
Hearing that, and hearing community concerns and complaints about the Buffalo schools, we asked,
does this indicate potentially a crisis of leadership with Dr. Cash?
I am not able to directly answer that question. What I will say is that we're paying attention to it. There are conversations that are being had, and that is what then produced this letter to the superintendent for a thorough investigation. He is our employee, so any decisions that are made or evaluation that is done on the superintendent can't be done publicly.
So, to the board president,
is there a crisis of leadership when it comes to Kriner Cash? Is it something that needs to be discussed?
So right now, Dr. Cash has a contract in place till June of next year. My goal as president is to make sure that we fully execute that contract. But it also means that we have to make sure that he addresses the concerns of both the community and the board and everyone going forward. Yeah, I've heard those concerns as well, and we try to be responsive.
When we hear parents tell us that their students are afraid to go to McKinley, do you feel that Dr. Cash has the leadership ability to change that perspective?
Yeah, I do.
We requested an interview with the superintendent. The district spokesman would only say that he'll take questions during his scheduled town hall meeting this evening. Ron Plants, Channel 2 News.